Fiber Spider here with a new game for you. A bit of a playthrough, a bit of a review. How are all of you doing today? So today I have got a game called Katamino. It's another puzzle type game and I rather like it and I wanted to share it with you guys. So looking at the back of the box and all of these lovely little goodie features. Okay, so lose track of time to the soothing sound of Katamino's wooden pieces. Manipulate fascinating shapes and beautiful colors to progress through 500 challenges of increasing difficulty. Experience the excitement of victory over and over and try to achieve what very few have done before you, solving them all. Praised all over the world by adults and children alike, Katamino is a captivating logic puzzle that will last you a lifetime. And they don't lie. There are a lot of puzzles in here. And you get all the extra little goody details, which I will go into. And so it is a player of 1, and it is ages 6 to 99. I don't know, I think that's kind of limiting. How about you? So this is also produced by Gigamic Games. I did purchase this. I believe it was on Amazon. I'm going to put a link to it in the description box down below if you're interested. It's not an affiliate link. It is not sponsored, but I always like to let you know, where I got the item if you are interested. And actually, I had gotten this game a while back and I misplaced it and I was like, I rather had fun with that one, so I decided to order it again. So here we are. So let's get to the good stuff, shall we? Okay. All right, so for the actual game, this is what we have to work with. Lovely wooden board with all these gorgeous colored pieces and an adjustment bar, and this comes into play with increasing the difficulty as you go. You put the bar into these notches, and that determines where you are within the game. Now, this also comes with this lovely booklet. As with all of my reviews, I try to give the pros and the cons as well. As far as the pieces are concerned, I love wooden components very, very much more so than plastic. The colors are very nice. I did notice a few rough edges, nothing major, but overall really like the construction of this particular piece. I think this would be lovely just to put on your coffee table. Now, as for the booklet, a couple of things. Slight criticism. This would have been much better if it had a spiral bound, on the edge here. Just saying. As for the interior, I love how it gives the layout as far as when you are done playing and you just want to put all of the pieces into the board, it has the layout for you. That being said, there is a slight caveat to that. They don't give the solutions to any of the puzzles in this book. You would have to look them up online. And I looked, I looked to see where are the solutions. They've got lots of puzzles. Yes, they do. But they do not have the solutions in here. So you would have to go online and find them there. I know that they exist out there. I haven't looked at any of them because I don't want to spoil it for me, but just saying that would have been a nice feature. Now, as far as how the instruction book it works, well, basically, okay, so here you have all of these various charts, and there are, as you could see, there's a bunch of these charts, and this is a way to increase the difficulty. Whether you're starting the bar at a 3 and then using these 3 pieces, or starting the bar at a 4 and using these 4 pieces, etc., etc. Now, just on level A, I was not able to get past, I think, 6 or 7. I wasn't able to get past that. This is not easy. as much as I love Tetris, this is a challenge, but I like a good challenge. So I thought, let me, show you and press my luck and see how well I can do or not do, as the case may be. And we will give it a little bit of a whirl, shall we? Okay. Alrighty, so if I were to start with A and 3, you move your spacer bar to the 3, very easy enough there. And then all I can do is work with 3 pieces. The orange L, this brown one here, and the green T. And then, this one I usually don't have any issues with whatsoever, but yeah, we're just working within this small confined space right here. So, let's see, can I do this really quick? Okay, easy enough, right? Then, if you want to increase the difficulty, which of course I do, going up to level 4, you then add this piece here, which I'm going to try to do now. I did a little bit of practicing last night, I will be the first to admit, but, the mind is sort of like an empty sieve, or a sieve with even more holes in it. Let's see. And I do really like the tactile quality of the blocks. Brings me back to my childhood, quite frankly. All right, that's obviously not going to work. However, this one could also fit here as well. That's nice, but that's not what we need, right? Let's see. How to do. No, that's definitely not going to work. Now, another thing about this is these shapes, for instance, this one in particular, it's like, okay, you could turn it in any which way, but then when you flip it over, yes, it's the same shape, but it has sort of like a different, set of ramifications involved as far as how it can fit into various places. Like, see, this would be fine if I had another orange block, but no, I don't. So it's not just figuring the figuring, but also figuring out what's going to work. That's totally not going to work. No, I would need a long shape there. I think I already tried this method and didn't succeed, did I? No, see, that's totally not going to work. Let's see. Okay. Working under the pressure of being on camera does not help because, well, stuff and things. Let's see, can I do this? And then, no. Okay, let's see. Okay, I got a staircase action going on here. That's totally not going to work out for me, is it? No. See, if I used this, that would totally work with this shape here, but nope, that ain't happening. Let's see. No, same deal. Yeah, I already figured out that configuration. That does not work for me either. You're getting the idea, I hope. I generally I don't have issue quite this early, but I'm kind of working under pressure, if that makes any sense. Let's see. No. Dear God, no. Let's try something a little bit different here. Ergy, burgy, shvergy. Oh gosh. Okay, this is embarrassing, isn't it? You know what? Just for stuff and giggles, how about we move it up the next notch, which would be adding this little guy right here. Just for argument's sake, hear me out. You know, or I could try B3. That actually might be better for me. You know, let's try that instead. I never said that I was good at this, you know, full disclosure and all the good stuff. Okay, so B3 would be this little guy right here, and this little disagreeable miscreant there, and the yellow sort of U shape, if you will. Okay. Breathe. Breathing is a good thing. I should try it more often. I always tell other people to do it. Okay, no. Let's see. Emphatic no. Interesting, but no. Oh, I feel like a hot mess today, but that's okay. Wait a minute. Okay, I have slightly redeemed myself. Let's try a couple more, shall we? Okay, so this was B3. Let's try B4 and after. B4. All right, so then I have to add the orange L. Okay. Let's see. Adding the orange L. Okay, so yeah, these two components do not go well together. Not really. So I should try to keep those separate. That will not work because I need to get into this area here. No, no. Ooh, wait. No. Again, I always feel like I end up needing another one of these pieces to end up filling in the gaps. It's one of those weird idiosyncrasies. Ooh. Hot diggity dog. Hee hee. Okay. We could try upping the ante once again, going up one more notch. So that would be adding this little doodad right here. Could try it. Let's see. You know, and eventually, you know, yeah, you could go all the way up to 8, which I have not had any success with. You know, and then with these, you start off with even more, and then you keep going all the way up until 9, and then on further pages, you go up to 11, and I don't see any 12 because, well, that would just be filling up the whole thing. But there are a lot of permutations. That was the word I was looking for before. All right, so let's see if we can fiddle and finagle this. I don't know, we will find out. Oh, okay. That was surprisingly easy. I did not think I would figure that one out quite so quickly, but I did. All right, just for stuff and giggles. All right, so then adding this brown one. Okay. Things that make you go, that would be an emphatic no, but that's okay. Trying to sort of work within the framework that I've already created for myself. But that's not going to work, I don't think. So let's start over from scratch and start anew. Sometimes a fresh slate is a good thing to work with. Okay, that is not going to work out for us. That could if I had, again, another one of these pink ones. This needs a doppelganger. This needs, you know, an evil twin to help me out from time to time. That would be nice, wouldn't it? All right, let's see. Maybe work with this miscreant of a piece because it seems to be the most problematic. Okay. No, I'm not doing fabulously, but hey. Still having fun though. Yeah, again. Well, you know, you get the idea. The fact that there are so many different combinations and permutations, and it's not just a matter of shifting this over, but also the different blocks that you start off with as you go. You know, I'll give you a better close-up look, you know, because, you know, you could start off with a whole bunch of different combinations, you know, just in the 3 slot, you know, and then just keep mixing it up in all the different, you know, the word of the day, it's permutations, all the different combinations and permutations that you can work with, and that's just on these 2 sheets alone. And then when you throw in the others, I really like the replayability factor, because even if, for argument's sake, even if I were able to figure out all of the different, you know, possible answers to these puzzles, would my mind be able to remember all of them? Probably not. On top of which, there are multiple ways to solve the same puzzles, so I can get into that. You know, I think it's a lot of fun. Would I recommend this? Definitely. You know, it's a way to get the mind going, you know, get creative. It is very tactile, which I can totally appreciate, and, you know, definitely, you know, well constructed, well made. You know, I mean, this is not some sort of cardboard piece that is going to bend as soon as you look at it. You know, this is robust, and I can appreciate that. Again, some of the edges were a little bit rough. That's not a deal breaker. Yes, it would have been nice if there were the solutions in the back of the book, but I think it would be way too tempting to look at them, so I can understand why they didn't. Also, a spiral bound would have been nice, but again, not a deal breaker. Just sort of, you know, nitpicky pros and cons, if you will. But overall, I really like it. I think it was worth it. I think they might also have a smaller travel size. I really don't go anywhere, so I figured I would just, you know, go big, or, well, go big and stay home, you know, so to speak. But yeah, give it a try. And if you have played this before, you know, what was your experience with it? Now, always interested in hearing about your gaming adventures. And, well, let me know what you think. As always, I want to thank you so very much for watching. Hit that subscribe button for more, because whether I'm playing games or cooking something or knitting, crocheting, audiobooks, you name it, I love variety. And also, you know, if you're interested, check out my video game channel, Fiber Spider Games, where I do video game playthrough and commentary. Would love to see you there too. And until next time, you know what to do, right? I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, playing fun, fabulous puzzle games. Get those brain juices flowing, and take care of yourselves and each other. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now, everybody, and have a great day.